What's going on, Star Citizen fans? It's your boy Raptor Spiritus, and I am back with another one. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. We have some pictures of some of the weapons from 4.4, and we have pictures of the best in show paints for IAE. So without further ado, let's get into it. So of course, we have the boom cannon. Okay, so I will have to say, these weapons are like definitely from people out on the fucking edge of the frontier. There is no proper R&D manufacturer making these weapons. These are people, communities just taking scrap and making shit work. That's what this is. And it's, you know what, it builds character, because apparently that's what Nyx is really about. You know, some people kind of getting away from the Empire, wanting their own thing, you know, so there isn't any like corporations or anything out there. These are people, like I said, out there on the frontier doing their own thing, making shit work. So here is a good example. This is their version of the rocket launcher. Yo, duct tape wrapping these things together. I guess these are like, they look like bombs or grenades, actually, or little maybe even rockets, I don't know, but they're all duct taped together. You see the wire in the front is going to each of the tops of, I guess, where the explosives are, something else strapping them together, and they're all in this tube that is going into, if you look at the edge of this, it looks like this is insulation around a metal tube where you stick this into the shaft. And of course it's all got it's like it's not tip of my tongue, it's these little straps. I'm sorry, I'm bugging here. It's straps all around this thing. and then of course you got a lower receiver with a trigger. It's crazy. This thing is horrendous, dude. So this particular one is a Wicklow version. So of course you get this and you do some Wicklow stuff to get this coppery-ish type of boom cannon. You know, one thing I did want to point out is, before, I think in CitizenCon I didn't see that there was an aim, anything to aim the weapon. They said you just shoot it down, and I don't know if that really was a popular idea. So now it has a actual down sight you can look at, almost kind of like the grenade launcher has. So let's check out. There we go. You can see it more right here, right there. You can see that it has like a where you can aim down sight to aim the weapon, which makes more sense. So, and it looks like it's got a bunch of random pieces. Now, some of these pieces here on the back, if you can see, these actually looks like armor pieces that you'll see on the new medium armor for the Wicklow version that's coming. So these must be alien scrap pieces they like strapped together to make this thing. So this for the Wicklow version, I guess he just was like, ooh, boomstick, let me just strap some random stuff to it. And that's what they did to make it the Wicklow version. And again, you can see more of the little straps and wires in the front, the duct tape holding the three together, and the straps all in the little clamps through it to just hold it together. So this is the Wicklow version. It's, you know, it's what it is. That's all I can say. This is the regular version, doesn't have all that extra Wicklow stuff on it, but you see it has the clamps around it. You know, it's held together. It got the downside. This is the more basic one. And the one thing you'll notice with all these new weapons that they have for Wicklow is that they have a lot of this rust. A lot of this rust happening all over the weapon, a lot of this weathering, because it is on the frontier. It's not made in a factory. It's not, you know, carefully cut pieces. It's parts of scrap that they put together, which again gives it that character that this is away from any corporation, any big manufacturer. This is like just a bunch of citizens, communities putting stuff together to defend themselves out there on the frontier. I dig it. I'm all about that kind of lifestyle. So that's pretty much the boom cannon that we got. These are the best in show paints for the this one's for the Polaris, obviously, and luckily, so if you guys remember, the last 2 years they've had like this this very white purple violet type color that they've used, and I'm so glad the CIG is moving away from that, because you know, a lot of the citizens noticed and have called out CIG constantly for copy and pasting stuff, using the same kind of paints, or you know, just different kind of variations, but the same paints over and over again. Using, you know, same armor bits to create new armor bits over and over again. It's nothing new, just reskinning them, and it's getting old. So it's nice to see they're actually bringing a like new flavor to the game. And it's, you know, especially with the best in show paint, I'm glad they went with this. This looks 1,000 times better than anything that's got that purple violet vibe from the other IEs that we've had for best in show. This is super cool. I definitely dig it. It looks great on the Polaris. It looks really cool. We actually also have it for the Anvil Asgard. It's more orangey. I like it. It's cool. I'm digging it very much. So then we got it for the Zeus. This will work on any Zeus variants. Super cool. I'm not a fan too much of color, like, you know, on some of these ships, but I do like this orangey copper color on the Zeus. It looks fresh. And then of course we have the Anvil Gladiator. It's not overwhelmed with color. If you can look when in the light, you see over here in the corner, you can see it's got that like copper orangey color through the outer hull, and the middle is still gray. Couple of orange accents around the cockpit and around the wing, but it's not overwhelming. I like the way they did this. So if you have any of these ships, once IE drops, either during it or after, you're going to receive the ship, maybe not the ship, but the color livery for the ship. So there you go, you'll get that. So enjoy it. Next up, we're going to talk about the weapons that they're going to come in 4.4, and again, I do believe you can get these Aleski. So if you had the Star Citizen goodies pack, this was one of the weapons that was in it. This is the variant of it where it's just got a little bit of blue in the middle. If you can see that, let me zoom in. Got a little bit of blue on it. And then the other variant has red in the top, and like in the top middle, and then the closer towards the hand guard, it's a little red, you know. So it's a little Vandal knife, if I'm not mistaken, is what it's called. Next up, we have this monster of a gun. This thing, I cannot wait to see in action. This is the most craziest thing I've ever seen. This is a pistol with a drum mag for shotgun rounds, and it shoots 3 shotgun rounds. This thing is like, this is a one-shot kill situation. Like, getting close up to this thing, you're done. Close range, and it's got this little handle on the end of it, so I guess you can handle the kick whenever it goes, because basically just you're holding it like this, and it's just, you know. So you get, if there was gore in this game and you shot this thing, you'd be seeing chunks of bodies flying off, like shooting someone's face, like their whole dome is gone, it's finished. So yeah, the Trigun like Destructo pistol here. Again, as I was saying before, with these weapons that are going to be at Levski or is coming in 4.4, look at all this detail. It's, again, like the texture, it's literally indicative of pieces you find out there rusting in space. It's a lot of dirt around the crevices of it. It's not a clean gun. It's just some pieces that people put together to make a weapon from a bunch of scrap. It's awesome. I dig it. This one is, like I said, it's got that regular finish of just rusted metal with a little yellow handle to the back of the guard of the handle. This one is a little bit more of that metal coming out finish, very brush, I don't want to say brush metal, but it's very like exposed. And this handle is more blending in with the rest of the material for the gun. This one's cool. It's got that, it's more blue tinted, which I like. It has that little brown on grip on the back, so I think it's really cool. I love this color in this pistol. So I'm looking forward to testing this out when it comes out. Then of course, as you know, the Space AK came out with the Star Citizen goodies pack. I honestly might have to melt that goodies pack down, only because the reality is that or maybe I might give it away. I don't know. We'll see. The reality is that I love this clean looking. Okay, let me reverse that. Clean is not the word, particularly when you look at this thing, because look at this. This is mad rusted everywhere. It's scratched up. It's got this little wire wrapping this. This looks like it came from a gallant, actually. So, but if you know anything about this gun, if you've used it, it shoots a ballistic round, and it has a laser. So it shoots a ballistic and a laser. And this is where the three batteries are strapped to the mag. It's a beast of a gun. If you've heard me talk about it in my previous videos, if you put a silencer on it, it sounds like you have you're throwing pennies into an empty tin can. This clink, 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 clink. It's super quiet. It's crazy. But I love this I love this weapon. It's super cool. But the one that came in the Citizen Goodies pack is covered in bones, wrapped in stuff bones. I don't prefer it, honestly. It's not my thing. I feel like a cannibal, and it's just not. I wouldn't rep this in any universe I'm in, honestly. But these are without it. And like I said, do you believe you can buy these at Levski? So if it's true, I could just buy this stuff at Levski. I'm probably just gonna get rid of it and go with buying it at Levski and just stock up on a few of them. So I have a few of them. So this is the one in white. I really love it in white. This is the one in blue. This is another cool color. Like it's really cool. Like I said, I like the colors. And this is the one in red. Not a big fan of the red per se, but it's, again, I like it better without all the bones on it. So there's that. And then we're gonna get to the pulverizer. This gun is a freaking monster. This reminds me of, I call it the space Tommy gun is what this is. If you ever seen a Tommy gun firing, they have, like, it has the little handle up front, and it has a drum mag, from the old like 1940s gangster movies, and it's just like, it's that da, 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 da. You've seen Home Alone, you've seen the guy in the movie, the black and white movie that I forget his name right offhand, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It's the guy Johnny, and then he just lights the guy up and he's like, "Keep the change, you filthy animal." Like, this is the space AK for him. Like, this thing is not AK, but space Tommy gun. This thing is a beast, but it shoots 50 cal rounds. So you could tell it looks like the upper receiver is from a F55. Is that what it's called? No, F55. Oh, FS9. No, I do believe it's from an FS9. Is what it looks like. But it's got this 50 cal drum mag. It's ridiculous. This thing is a freaking monster. I actually love using it. I just love the sound. It's just like da 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 da. It is so cool. So I love this. I believe you can get this at Levski. So this is the one in yellow. This is the one in red, and the white. I love it in the white. It's fresh. I love it. Again, if I can get this at Levski as well, like I said, that goodies pack is going somewhere. Maybe going into Meltdown, or it may be. I might give it away. I don't know how. I don't use a lot of do giveaways yet. I haven't got to that point. Maybe we get to 200 subscribers. Probably I might pick a random person and just give it to them. We'll see what happens, because I know a lot of the YouTubers are using this tool that'll go through all the comments and just pick someone random. I don't have that. I'm gonna have to look and see how that works, but I might decide to pick somebody random. But if I do decide to do that, I'll let you know, and then you guys can just, as most of them, just like, comment, and subscribe, and then I'll just pick a random one at random from a video and go from there. So but I love this in white. This is fresh. I love it. So yeah, that's the pulverizer. It is a freaking monster. Now we're going to the armors. So these are armors that were in the goodies pack yet again, but the goodies pack had them covered in bones. Again, I am not a cannibal. That's not the style that I like. And actually, it's funny. You can see this guy. I didn't notice this till just now, rocking the tri-gun right here on the hip. Yo, this crazy. That thing is gonna be a monster up close. I'm just gonna say, if you see someone pointing that at you, just get out the way. But so with this version of the heavy armor, this thing is so much more clean looking with all the bones and all the crazy stuff. If they were to change the ones from the goodies pack to this, I would probably keep the goodies pack for sure. but the other one is just too much. It's just not. Again, I feel like I'm a Reaver. If you guys know that reference, I feel like I'm a freaking Reaver wearing the ones from the goodies pack, but I digress. So, and if you know anything about me and how and armors, you know I love the Artemix armor because it kind of gives an armor plus a little bit of clothing kind of vibe to it. I love armors that have a little bit of cloth on them. I think it just makes it a little bit more dynamic for the armor itself. So this is what I'm talking about. Bam. A cape, bro. This cape is fresh. It looks so cool on his armor. It just makes the armor look so much cooler with a cape on the back. Let's be real. The ASD armor, you know how we were all grinding for that? And again, shout out to FC, aka Fried Chicken, for hooking me up with the helmet, because that was the last piece. I didn't care for the backpack. I didn't need that. I just wanted it to have the helmet and the chest so I could get the whole wraparound scarf to where it's like flowing in the back like a little cape. That's all I wanted. Yo, look at this. It makes the armor look 1,000 times better than the one without it. I mean, seriously. And then here's the medium version of it that you got in the goodies pack that didn't have it. Here's the medium one with a cape. Look how cool that looks. Yeah, they have a little bit of bones on it, but it's a lot more cleaner looking, a lot more dark colors. These look way better than the one in the Star Citizen goodies pack. The cape just sets it off. I mean, Lando Calrissian, baby. You know what I'm saying? The capes are where it's at, bro. I love it. It's super fresh, hella fresh. Love it. Let's go. So that is all I have when it comes to those leaked photos or the ones that people were sharing from the PTU patch. Super great. The other thing I did want to note is so I also saw a post about a possible ship that's coming in IAE, I believe, that's a Golem variant. A Drake Golem variant that is a cargo variant. So if it's anything like, if it's still the Golem chassis, and there's really no difference except for that fact that they make it a cargo ship, it might hold 32 SU, because I do believe that's what those the actual the containers for mining are. They're just 216s, I do believe, and so I think it's 32. So possibly this is a starter ship that is going to be for cargo that's going to transport 32 SCU. And I'll be honest, this is what I love about Star Citizen. All the manufacturers have starter ships that can do things, right? But they're not all the same. That's what I love about it. Obviously, if you value the hauling aspect of Star Citizen as a starter person, you have variety, right? If you're just focused on hauling and nothing else, you're not trying to fight nobody, you're just wanting to have as much cargo as to start off with, starter ship, hull A, hands down. Now, I don't know what this Golem variant might have as a starter ship cargo variant, but it's let's just say 32 SU. Say it does that. Now, you know the Golem has no interior. It is literally get in the front, fly it, let's go, we're about to this. But the Golem is pretty quick, it's pretty nimble. So I don't know what the benefits of this one would be, but you know, it's gonna be different from, let's say, the hull A. The hull A has a full interior, but it is not quick. You know, it's decent for what it is, and it has zero, like the weapons is like a size 1, 2 size 1 cannons, like or repeaters, which is not doing nothing, honestly. So when you're not getting into fighting this thing, your cargo's exposed, definitely not. But so then you have ships like the Intrepid, another starter ship, but it has 8 SCU of cargo, full interior, and it has a size 4 repeater on there, but it only has 2 missiles, and they're size 1. It's super nimble, you know, and it has a unique little cargo setup where the cargo comes down and you can actually access the cargo from inside the ship in the more in the engineering area. Super cool design, super cool concept, love it. But then you have like the other ships. You have the Titan. I do believe it has 16 SU of cargo. It has a bed, but no bathroom. And this thing comes with, I believe it is a size 4 weapon in the front, and then, or size 4 weapon, I think, in 2 size 3s, or maybe a size 3 and then 2 size 2s, and then it comes with a few missiles. Yeah, like and it's quick too. It's actually it's a contender. It can fight. I've had it, and it's a good starter ship if you really want to get doing bounties and stuff. It's no slouch. All right. So then you have the Sulin. The Sulin has 3 size 3 repeaters, 6 SEU of cargo, but it has 3 floors. Bottom floor, engineering, and storage for your weapons. Super cool concept where it comes out the wall and it has all your weapons and a suit locker. Middle floor, living area, full bathroom, bed, desk. Nice little area. Third floor, cockpit. Got some components in there, but it's like a cathedral where you flip around and go up. Super cool aesthetic. You take off vertical, land vertical. Super cool. GravTech technology for the stairs and the panels inside. Super cool. Alien field. You know, there are so many different variants of ships for cargo, depending on what your focus is. And this is what I like about Star Citizen and how they're giving people options. You don't have to stick to one particular thing. You know, sure, you may want to do cargo, but you might want to do a little bit of dogfighting. The Titan's great for that. You know, probably has a little bit more hull HP than some of the other ones. You want something that's quick, that you can defend yourself in a pinch, that's very maneuverable, very livable, intrepid. You know, you still got the other ships like the Mustang. They redid the Aurora, so I'm curious to see what the Aurora is going to be like, the updated version of it. So we'll see. You know, there's a lot of stuff. They got the new RSI Salvager coming out, the Salvation, focused on salvaging. They have something for everybody, which is what I love about this game. So, with that being said, it's your boy Raptor Spiritus. You guys stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in the verse.